Hello there everybody. Welcome back to another video. My name is Nicolette Electra and we're back again here to chat it up about some stuff. Today's topic of discussion is going to be models and how to find models. I know it's kind of a question, I guess, that I get pretty often as a photographer. People will say like, wow, you work with so many people. How do you find these people? How do you find these models? How do you, I mean, they don't talk like that, but basically it's something like that. And so today I wanted to just address it and talk about how I find models to work with, and how you can find a model to work with, whether it be for a client sort of relation or it be for just a test shoot for you to just kind of mess around. I have a few different techniques that I use to find people, and hopefully these techniques will help you guys. So the very first technique that I like to use when it comes to finding models is, of course, Instagram. Instagram is a very powerful tool for finding models, especially if you are in a densely populated city like Los Angeles, New York, Houston, etc. It's a really great tool for that. I like to look through the hashtag section and just look up Los Angeles model call, models in LA, LA models, female models in LA, male models in LA, looking for a model in LA, something like that. And through those you will find a roster of different people who are in the Los Angeles area. Even if you just look up the hashtag symbol like LA, Los Angeles, people, Houston, you should be able to find people with those simple hashtags, especially if you're not looking for specifically a model. And let's say you're looking for somebody who's just like a test subject per se, and you're just like, hey, I want to like go take some pics real quick, you know what I'm saying? Those are ways to find them, is through Instagram. And when I do find a model on Instagram, my message is pretty simple. It's not something that's like one elaborate like a message of just like, hey, oh my god, I think you're the most beautiful thing I ever seen, the most handsome thing I ever seen, look at you. Oh, I'm not like that. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point. It's, hey, my name is Nicolette. I'm a photographer here in the Los Angeles area. I was looking for a few models to work with on a few different test shoots coming up, and I would love to work with you. I have a few concepts in mind that I would love to run by you to see if it's something that you're interested in. Let me know and I can have those sent over to you. Simple, simple, straight to the point, and make sure you have a concept if you are saying that you have a concept, because that's always like not the move to be caught with your pants down. Like, I'll get you the concept in a week. It's like, did you have a concept? But I like to just have a simple message, just kind of introducing myself, introducing what I do, what kind of project I'm working on, and usually that starts the conversation going. But yeah, Instagram is the #1 place that I like to find people, and usually it's the easiest. The second place that I like to look for either test subjects or for in general, client shoots, etc., is through my roster of people. Friends, family, people who've been wanting to work with me, things like that. I like to look through that list to just see, is there anybody that, I could maybe go mess around with on a Sunday to go get some shots that, improve my portfolio and improve their portfolio. I like to do it that way as well. The third way that I like to find models is probably not as common now, but maybe it could be more common coming in the next few months, if you catch my drift. But it's through going out and events. Especially here in the Los Angeles area, they have a lot of marketing events, especially one from my one friend. And I have found so many people through his events, it's kind of ridiculous. And they're all such good people. If this guy is watching, he knows, and I'm just saying, yo, shout out to you. Thank you so much for your events. But anyways, it's through events and going out. And that's how you can either find friends, or you can find models, you can find all of that. Especially here, there's a lot of networking types of events, so it never hurts to just kind of walk around and say, hey, who are you? What do you do? Tell me. And if someone says a model, dope, follow on Instagram. If someone says, hey, like, whatever, follow them on Instagram. Or if you find someone where you're like, they're not a model, but they want to be an actor or this or that, and they look good and they look like somebody that you want in your portfolio, give them that follow, show them your portfolio, and that's a great way to market, meet new people, and have them added to your list. The last one that I have is the route that I like to take if I am going to have like a corporate styled shoot, one that I need a model who knows what they're doing. Now, usually those first three, I kind of have developed a roster of people that I know that will do a good job, but especially if I have a corporate shoot and per se for some reason, none of my previous ones that I know that are amazing for a product shoot are available, or maybe don't fit the client's needs or, you know, wants for the particular shoot, then this is the route that I like to take. And that route is looking through agency websites and finding models through there. Modeling agency is basically an agency or company that represents fashion models to work for in the fashion industry. Their websites will usually have all of the people that they represent, along with their comp cards and their specs and all that type of stuff. A modeling agency is really great to wean out people who may not have experience and just stick to those who have the experience, who know how to model products, who know how to model clothes, garments, etc. Because not everybody knows how to do that, and it actually is quite an art and a craft that is trained or that needs to be trained. I've worked with some people who told me like, yo, I'm a model, and like, yes, they're beautiful people, but they don't know how to model. And what I mean by that is, per se, you have a product that you have to shoot, right? In my hand, I have my One Size by Patrick Starr. A model who doesn't know how to model, who's fresh, maybe just hasn't done a product shoot, maybe just does like Instagram type shoots. No shade, but you know, they'll be holding the product and they'll just kind of sit there and it'll be like click, click, click. Do you know like what how should I hold it? Are my hands, or even worse, they won't even ask you how to hold it and they'll be like, what is this product? You can't hold it like this. So having a professional is important because you'll have a professional and they'll know. They'll be like, okay, cleanly groomed fingers, and they'll be like, click, 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 click. They're more aware and they want to give you those options to work with while they model that product. So a modeling agency is really great for that, and you can reach out to the models directly through the modeling agency, which I will say is probably the most recommended, but some models do also take work underhanded per se, or not through agencies. Don't at me. And if they do, you know, obviously these are going to be paid sessions, so they will require money. But if you do a shoot that is underhanded per se, and you do it directly through the model as opposed to the agency, don't expect the model to post any of your pictures. Not to be offensive, not to sound like, what? Like, why won't they post my product? The fact of the matter is they're with an agency, so they can get paid for the usage, so they can get paid for all of these different things. I don't suggest going the underhanded route if you want the full package, but if you want some basic, quick, like, hey, we're gonna get these shots, and you know, they're just for me, don't worry about posting all that type of stuff, then that is a way that you can do it, is just messaging the models directly through their Instagram handles and kind of going through the same motions as the first note that I had made for you guys. But I will say going through an agency will be more expensive, but it is definitely more worth it. And I have found some pretty good people through agency representation, and it's definitely a way that I kind of want to go forward and moving forward, and just, you know, having the clients pay for that entire budget, because honestly, like, these models deserve it. They get that work in and they know how to model, and that to me is like super important if I'm doing a product session of sorts. So those are probably my top 4 ways of finding models, especially in a city like Los Angeles, through hashtags, through people I know, through events, and through modeling agencies. You will find different types of models, and the more that you work with people, the more you kind of increase your roster, the more you know what you want to look for, what types of people you want to look for, what types of models you want, what to look for in their Instagram pages, because sometimes you're going to see models who are like, yeah, I'm a model, and like not a single picture has a picture with the product, and instead they're just like, yes, I'm gonna be seductive, yes, and like, that's cool, but again, that might not be what you're looking for if you want to model this product. So hard truth. It's just telling you how it is. It's all going to be trial and error, and the more that you work with people and the more you see different types of people and the more you see different Instagram pages, you'll kind of be able to weed it out and figure out what exactly it is that you're looking for. But hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you guys have tried any of these methods, please let me know down below and let me know which one worked the best for you, because each one has worked for me in different sorts of times in my life. And so hopefully this video helps you guys in finding some people to work with, you know, especially as things start to open up, you dig? But anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and if you guys like photography, if you guys like lifestyle, like traveling type stuff, then this channel may be for you guys. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if that is something that interests y'all. But anyways, thank you guys so much again, and we'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!